Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. I am Melanie. Welcome to sunshiny Florida. Yes, we're in my car. I'm getting ready to show you what I packed for lunch, but I have to tell you about an epic fail last night. Okay, so I tried that new key lime seasoning and I checked all the ingredients in it, and it appeared to be keto friendly. It appeared to be clean. However, I knew that I had problems in paradise about an hour after I ate it because I was starving again. I was hungry. I was like, I'm talking about that intense, I haven't eaten all day kind of hunger. It was horrible. So something in that key lime seasoning triggered me, spiked my glucose. Before I ate the FBOMB, I checked my blood sugar, which was 147. That is the highest my blood sugar has been in a year. I mean, even when I've done some little keto cheats, even when I went on my cruise for 2 days and went totally off keto, I did not have a blood sugar that high. So something in that seasoning triggered me in a big way. But what that also caused is this morning I woke up, as you're going to see, with a blood sugar of 110. So frustrating, because I had such an amazing day. You know what? I still had an amazing day yesterday. I did not purposefully eat that stuff with the intention of kicking myself. My ketones were also very low this morning. But that's okay, because you know what? I'm back on track. I am not. There's a part of me that wants to be so frustrated and say, screw this, I can't do this. But the other part of me is like, you know what? Ninja, fight. Just keep fighting. Keep fighting. So I had a request to post my quiche recipe. Sunday's video that I posted, I kind of sort of posted the recipe. You're going to see little pieces of the recipe. It's like a 2-minute clip in my video where I show you the recipe for this quiche. And you know what? I don't blame you for wanting the recipe because it's absolutely delicious. And as I showed you, the way that I do the cream cheese, you have that cream cheese marbled all throughout the quiche, just like, a really good cake, like a marbled cake. It's so wonderful. And when you bite into the quiche, it's like cream cheese. Love cream cheese. Okay, and this is, I'm not going to open it because it's going to make my car stink. I have roasted vegetables. There's just some broccoli and Brussels sprouts in there. I wanted something salty today, so I brought some green olives and 1 cup of tuna salad. On Sunday's video, I also have the recipe to that. But as far as the quiche goes, I will do a separate video for that. I thought I had a video already, but I'm going to do a separate video for that so that in the description I can put the full recipe, cooking temperatures and stuff, so you guys can copy, paste, print, whatever it is that you're going to do. So I'll try to remember this weekend to do a full video.
Hey girl. Okay, so I got your voicemail. I'm gonna try to make this message really quick. Okay, so I'm so glad I found your number and got a hold of you. I know. So I know you don't want to tell me your secret. I know you don't, but I want to know, how do you go 90 days without losing weight? Yes, because I have been wanting to try that my whole life, girl. Also, slow weight loss. I don't want to lose like a pound a week like everybody else. I want to do it like you. I want to lose like 2 pounds a month, a pound and a half, and when I'm feeling really wild about it, I want to lose 1 pound a month because, yeah, that's what all that hard work is going to do. I know this message is going on forever, but I'm just so psyched to follow your plan, because you've been doing keto for 13 months, lost 26 pounds. Yeah, that's awesome, girl. I know this message is going on forever, but I'm just a little starstruck. Train me to be like you. I want to be a turtle.
At some point, if you're just starting keto and you eat something thinking that it's totally harmless. Let me tell you, I had a story this time about I found this salad at this restaurant that I really loved. And what I used to do is eat just like protein and fat for my first 2 meals of the day, and then I'd save my carbs for the end, and I'd have a really fatty salad dressing. Well, before I knew about reading ingredients, reading labels, being very diligent in that, I thought all ranch dressings were created equal. And I thought, if this ranch dressing has 1 carb per tablespoon, this one has 2 carbs per tablespoon, this one over here has 2 carbs per 2 tablespoons, then all of them must be pretty much the same, right? And then this one time I did the salad dressing, and then when I logged the salad dressing, I found out that by putting 4 tablespoons on my salad, I had just ingested 28 grams of carbohydrates because there was dextrose in the salad dressing. Spiked my blood sugar, threw me out. So you're going to have times during this journey where you're going to eat something that you're not going to know affects you. But the most important thing is that when you find that you've been kicked out of ketosis, when you find, and I know instantaneously, and I'm only going to share everybody's experience is different, but let me share mine. So as soon as I'm kicked out of ketosis, I know, because within an hour or 2 of eating whatever it is that I've eaten that's going to kick me out, I get intense hunger. That's not hunger. That is insulin pumping in my body, which is a hormone that can replicate, I think it's ghrelin, which is the hormone that makes you feel hungry. So you're actually not hungry. And and learning this about diabetes was so paramount for me, because I used to be a closet binge eater, because I was like, they're not going to understand why I'm still hungry, because they just watched me eat that burger or that sandwich or that whatever, and now here I am an hour later, I'm starving as if I have not eaten all day. So I recognized that insulin spike immediately, even if my blood sugar does not follow. But my blood sugar did follow. It followed to the tune of 147 points. That is high. That is very high for me, because I don't think I've spiked a blood glucose over 117 in almost 6 months. Also, my ketones before I went to bed were low. It didn't even register on the Mojo meter. It just said low. Now this morning I woke up to some ketones, but my fasted blood glucose 8 hours post meal was 110, which is high. That's high. So I'm still suffering some of the residual effects. Also this morning, I feel hungry. Normally, I don't start getting hungry till around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and I usually break my fast around 11 to 12 noon. But this morning, I woke up just absolutely starving once again. Insulin, insulin, insulin. So today I'm doing a fasted workout. What I'm trying to do is burn off as much of that glucose store as I possibly can and get my body into fat burning mode. Now, if you don't feel like you can maintain, if this intense feeling of hunger is too much for you, go ahead and have yourself a fatty coffee. Just stay away from artificial sweeteners. Some artificial sweeteners, while they may not spike your blood glucose, will start the digestive process. Some artificial sweeteners will actually, your body sometimes can't tell the difference between real sugar and fake sugar, and so it will actually set off some insulin into your blood, thinking that you've just eaten something sweet. Also, what I have found as a former type 2 diabetic is that if I eat something sweet in the morning, the rest of the day I want something sweet. That is why I still do bulletproof coffees, but I do them with a splash of MCT oil and heavy whipping cream and maybe some cinnamon. I do not put artificial sweeteners in my bulletproof coffee, because I know if I start the day with something that tastes sweet, I want sweet the rest of the day. Forgive yourself and moving on. Quitting is not an option. So you may not be at my channel to see those amazing 150-pound weight loss. You may not be looking at my pictures and think that I've lost very much at all. You may think, oh my gosh, 26 pounds in 1 year is not that impressive. But I can tell you something. If you need inspiration to keep going because you're a turtle, if you need to feel like you belong somewhere because everyone else loses weight so fast, why can't you? This is the channel. This is the channel. And I have some amazing keto people following me. So while I don't give a lot of advice on how to do keto, man, if you have a question, please ask below. And if I can't answer it, there are dozens of beautiful YouTubers that are doing this keto and carnivore journey that I am most certain will answer the questions that I cannot. And you'll meet some new keto YouTubers, right? So win-win for you. If you find yourself accidentally kicked out, just make your next meal keto. But forgive yourself and understand that that intense hunger that you may feel the following day is not your fault. It is the way the insulin is responding in your body. You either decide you're going to fight through it and you're going to fast. Maybe you can't fast as long, but you're going to fight through it and fast. Maybe do a fasted workout. Try and burn up as much of those glucose stores as you can. Drink water, 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 water. Stay away from artificial sweeteners for a while. Let your body, let that insulin come down, let that glucose burn off, and then, keep it keto. That's my advice for you today. I'll see you at lunchtime.
All right, guys, this is going to be my wrapping it up for the evening. These are my macros for the day, what I did on keto. Yes, I just got out of the pool. I got a great 40-minute workout in. I did laps, I did pull-ups, I did some water stretching, some water yoga, if you will. I got the cardio going, I got the heart rate up, and just had a lot of fun splashing around in the pool with my husband and my puppies. So I'm out, and I'm not wearing the appropriate undergarments to be on public video, so I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Okay, so, I have my credentials covered, but, it's probably not something you really want to see. Anyway, my calories for today were 1,410 calories. So this morning sucked. This morning I struggled and I broke my fast about 9:30. So I only got 14 hours fasted. That was because of the seasoning that I've talked about in this video, but I'm moving on from there. My fitness today, I got in 8,900 steps and a 45-minute workout in the pool, doing stretching, strengthening, and a little bit of cardio, not too much. My blood glucose this morning when I woke up was ridiculous. I was really upset about seeing 110 this morning, but I'm moving on from that. What was surprising is my ketones this morning were so high with my blood glucose being so high. That usually doesn't happen, okay? So not sure what went on there as far as biologically, but it is what it is. This afternoon even, my blood glucose again was high at 109 with a ketones of 0.9. So I'm well in ketosis, but something has spiked my blood sugar and it's keeping my blood sugar high. So I'm being ultra careful for the next few days on how much I eat. I'm trying to do fasted workouts in order to burn off any glycol stores from any hidden sugars I may have consumed. All right, so today, let's see, my total carbs were 22, and that's okay. That's okay. My goal is 20 or less, but I'll take 22 total carbs. My net carbs were like 13 or 14 or somewhere in that area. But I count total carbs. So my goal is 20 or less, but 22 is pretty darn close. My fat intake was 108 grams. I typically want that a little bit lower than that, but that is an okay number. I nailed my protein at 89 grams, so I'm not upset about that. But that was my day today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about the content.
I promise. Look, I've had, for the first time in my whole YouTube career, I've had people requesting videos, but please respect the fact that I work a full-time job. I try to maintain this YouTube channel. I'm trying to do other things. I'm helping my husband start a business, you know, and I'm a dog mom, so I am also very active in my dog's lives. Yes, I love my boxers. There's a couple videos that have been requested of me, and I really want to do them, but I want to do them right because I think it's important. So these little videos that you see me every day, this is simply on the fly, just me recording on the fly, you know, the little Snapchats, all that takes me a couple minutes to do. But before I do the other ones that have been specifically requested, I want to make sure I've got my homework and my ducks in a row. Anyway, I promise they're coming, and I'm going to do a video on the quiche. If I can't find the video, I've already done a video on how to make it, but maybe I'll do another one. So maybe I didn't title it, or maybe the other quiche video is mixed in with a video I did, maybe day in the life or something. So if I can't specifically find the quiche video by some kind of title or obvious thing that jumps out on me, I will be doing the quiche video again. And maybe I'll make the quiche 2 or 3 different ways to give you 2 or 3 different ideas. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.